Guess who's Drac? Drac again. Well, actually, Drac for the first time. Sorry, I forgot to start this recording until now, but here we are, and I'm playing Dracula. So, you know, it's a little weird. I started in Paris. I'm going to do the whole trick where you move out of Paris and then you misdirect Paris because it's high volume, and then you're in this area, and then if you need to escape, you can go to the North Atlantic or Mediterranean. Sorry for not showing you guys the first couple of turns. It was a bunch of supply turns, because that's what they always are. Mina has a rifle. Looks like Van Helsing might be trading some stuff. Just telling him that if he wants to play without with some of the powers turned off next time as a more fair way to teach new hunters, that's no shame in that. And that really is how new players should play. Play with feed and rumors and probably misdirect turned off. I would give Dracula hide and wolf form, just because playing without wolf form kind of changes the game almost too much. And playing without hide, I mean, there's certain the hunter events that require hide to work, so... he's being a good sport. He wants a real game of Fury of Dracula, and I can respect that. I can definitely respect that. Some people, they don't like to lose, and they can get really uppity when they lose. And some people are like, nah, you know what? I have earned a defeat, and they're like, I want to go again and try to do better. And I really admire people like that, who have that mindset. Yeah, let's throw down a rumor token. As you do, I'll probably use this Saboteur with a hide in this location, and the way that the reason you do that is you can ambush with the Saboteur, delaying them so that their night action they can't use to stake the vampire, and it basically wastes a day action for them. Little trick there for you Dracula players. Yeah, I guess it's about time I do like a Dracula video, which means I'm gonna need to find a new thumbnail. Okay, well, I do not look forward to doing that. YouTube thumbnails are all finicky, if I remember correctly. Oh well, it's a thing. Maybe I'll just use a default one. I'm really new to making YouTube videos, but you guys already know that, given the low quality of my YouTube videos. But yeah, he's using my setup. I feel a little bad that everyone uses my setup, not because I don't like them using my setup, but I just wish more people played this game. I want some of the other old-timey, old farts who play a lot of Fury of Dracula to come in and be like, nah, this is the setup you gotta use. You know, the people who just have been playing this game since the 80s and know all the different ins and outs of the maps and want to try different things. I mean, it's fine for everyone to do my style, but in a lot of ways, board games like this are like martial arts, and you don't want to have just one school of thought. You want to bring in some other schools of thought and see what other people do and what other setups they go for. You know, the whole British Isles and Spain thing, that's how I was trained, but somebody else might have been trained a different way, and, you know, it'd be good to see some more diversity. So, you know, tell your friends. Get the game going. We'll get, I really should just plead on Board Game Geek for those people to come back and play the digital version. A lot of real, like, I don't want to say snobby board gamers, but I just did, so I guess there's no going back. They're like, digital. It's not real Fury of Dracula. This is really close. There's only like, what, one or two things that kind of break the immersion. One is the announcement of the timing windows. I really wish they would fix that. And the other is the rail tickets, the game auto-picking on a rail ticket. I think that's it. I think everything else, they did a really good job of presenting it. The rail ticket thing isn't the hugest deal. The timing windows one is pretty big, though. I'm not even sure how they would fix it properly. I think really the only way to do it is simply if you're waiting for someone to play a card, it just doesn't tell you that you're waiting. It just is like, is this an internet connection thing? We don't know. I think that's really the only way to do it. And maybe turn it on as an option. And so if it goes on for a long time, you'll think, oh wait, he's waiting to play a card. That will at least be better. That'll at least be better than the current thing where it's like, waiting on this person to play a card. It's like, oh, well now I know that person has Heavenly Host. So now we will hide. Hiding as your second move is good. So there is risk in this strategy because it's possible that they have... And I forgot to misdirect. Oh, but I actually... No, I didn't forget to misdirect. Because if I misdirected, I would have had to have moved to a city because the phrasing on misdirect is use this card, then place down a city. So you cannot misdirect and then hide. You cannot misdirect and then... Wolf form. You cannot misdirect and then Dark Call or feed. So yeah, I do have to do it this way. So this is risky. It's possible Seward immediately jumps to Paris here. And then we are not in a good circumstance. At that point, I probably go to 36 and then just go to C and... although I actually prefer going to C from 25. Because you go to C from 25, a single ocean move means you're here, and then a wolf form from there means you're in either 26, 34, 1, 48, 4, 54, 15, 36, 24, 37, 20, 25, 4, no, not these, 25, not any of these, or 3, 55, 46, or 50. That's a ton of stuff all across the bottom of the map. That is a really good... And it doesn't cost you a lot of blood. That just costs you 4 blood. 2 for this ocean movement, 1 for this ocean movement, and then 1 for the wolf form. 4 is a lot, but you should be able to be out of the way enough to use feed. Feed is honestly almost more powerful than wolf form. Man, it just got buffed so much since 2nd edition. Feed healed you for 1 in 2nd edition, and it was great in 2nd edition, just for healing you 1. I mean, not moving can be really good. You're not making your trail bigger. Staying in one place sometimes can be good. Getting the health back is good. Some people like feed, where every time you use it, its effectiveness goes down by 1. So the first time you use it, it heals you for 3. Second time 2. Second time 1. Then it heals you for nothing, and then it starts damaging you. That's one variant people play. I honestly just think if I were to make a new edition, I would make feed heal you for less, Dark Call damage you for 1, Wolf Form damage you for 2, and Misdirect damage you for 1. That's what I would do. I think that would be a lot better. Because I can understand buffing feed to, say, 2. Because, just think about this. Maturing Desecrated Soil heals you for the same amount as feed just doing feed. And just being like, oh, I'll just do feed and just get a free matured Desecrated Soil. What do we have here? Newspaper reports. Oh, dear. Newspaper reports. Uh-oh. Doing this to, sort of let him know that I know that he has newspaper reports. Good on you for playing a proper game with everything turned on. I had to lose about a dozen games. No, that's an exaggeration. About a half dozen games as the hunters before games straight as the hunters before I started to become what I am today. That looks like a brag. It is a brag. This guy has mentioned that I am good at the hunters, and I'm trying to teach people here. Sometimes you have to acknowledge that you are good at something before you can teach it. Maybe that's overstating it. I'm sorry if it comes off across that way. There's a lot of people a lot better at this game than me. A lot of people playing this game longer than me. A lot of people understand the nuances a lot better than me. A lot of the people I play against on here are people who bought the game on Discord and have played the tutorial and a couple games against AI. I don't know if that's who this guy is, but okay, they're not going to understand all the intricacies and nuances. That's fine. This is a game that took me 10 years to master this game, and I wouldn't even say I've mastered it yet. There's a lot of stuff I still haven't quite figured out. There's a whole dimension of the psychological tricks in the combat system that some people would tell you about. That's a little beyond me. Yeah, if you're wanting a game that you're just gonna play for a little while and then not, you don't want it to be very deep and you just want it to be action, don't play this game. If you want a game where I have sat, I think, for an hour and stared at this board and been like, and then I was like, oh, so this is interesting, and this is interesting, and then I'm like, where are all of the rails that move you more than one space? This is interesting that there's one here, and there's one here, and here, and here. Where else is there one? This is weird, how 24 and 37 are not connected by road, but are connected by rail. You know, and then you just sit there and you start noticing weird things, like, so 52 and 32 are not connected by rail, but everything else is. There's just stuff, but, you know, why is that? How does that change things? 28 and 22 used to not be connected by road. They are now. How does that change things? There's just there's so much asymmetry. There's so much stuff. Putting together the combat guide video I gave you took about 5 years, I'm gonna say, of just analyzing the combat system. Now I am gonna use misdirect. And I think we'll go to 15. But yeah, it took a long time to just sort of get the idea in my head of how do you win the combat system? Because the first bunch of games I played, we were just getting wrecked by Dracula in the combat system. We were just getting everything broken, and we felt like you could not win. We were like, you cannot win against Dracula with this combat system. There's no way to do it. And then I just sat down and I looked at it and I just thought, and I was like, okay, how do we do this? And it took me a while, and I was like, okay, so the way these things are worded with Heavenly Host, oh my gosh, this works the same as a gun, but it's not canceled by the cancels. Okay, that's really big. And attacking with multiple hunters, the guns suddenly become good at that point. Garlic is really good. The fact that there's only 2 strengths, and then, you know, and then I had to start figuring stuff out and trying stuff and doing different things and reading a bunch of guides on people talking about how important it was to cancel escape as bat. And yeah, it took a lot of study to just figure out. And like I said at the end of that combat video, it's the surface. It's the surface of how the combat system works. There's a ton of other nuance that even I don't fully understand. I don't. In that video, I don't go into some items are good in groups, some items are good in one-on-ones. Generally, you know, garlic, crucifix, good in one-on-ones. Not as good in group fights. For example, the guns obviously better in groups. Knife, actually not bad in both. And then there's whole things of setting up checkmate situations where you can he can't play a card that's good. Oh goodness. There are charts that you can look at that show all of the interactions, and then you have to think about those charts, and then think about how every round that chart changes. Because every round, somebody doesn't have access to a card, and Dracula continues to have access to fewer cards. But then he also continues to draw cards. So it's sort of like he's getting less cards and more cards at the same time. Goodness, people, there's so much to this game, guys. It's such a fun game. There's so much to it. And that's just the combat system. The whole movement gimmick with the horses, I only figured that out 6 months ago or 4 months ago or something like that. And at first I was like, oh, this is a gimmick. If you happen to draw all the white ones, then hold on to them and then your horses don't die. And then I was like, wait, what if you hold on to all the bad tickets? And then I was like, oh my gosh, That's double road movement. And, like, it took me years to figure out how good double road movement was. And part of that is because you don't play this game all the time. And getting the digital edition has really made me better at the game because I've just played it a whole lot more and figured out a whole bunch more stuff. Before the digital edition came out, it used to be people would play this, like, once or twice a year. And this is the kind of game where really to get it, you need to play it a ton. And then you start to get it. You start to get it after like 10 games. Or a fewer games if someone really teaches you and just tells you what to do and explains to you all the bits. You know, explains to you why this triangle of cities is so important. Why Eastern Europe is so dangerous. Why Italy can be a death trap for Dracula. Why Dracula should almost never try to escape to the British Isles. We've learned that in the last game. Why escape is bad. It's so dangerous in the center of Europe. Man, this game. I could go on forever. And I have these videos, and now I get to go on forever while I'm waiting. And since I'm playing as Dracula and not doing as much, I just get to sit around and rant to you guys. So, for anyone else who I haven't scared away... yeah. Athens being a big city is so fascinating to me. This is really interesting, because you have basically this wasteland of small cities and bad rails, and then at the very end is this really hard to get to city that's like the oasis at the end of the day, and that's often Dracula will escape here because he knows hunters are like, I really need an item and I'm on 49, where do I get items? Everywhere where Dracula isn't going to be. Dracula's going to be on like 59 and 55 and 46 and maybe 50. And it's just, before you go into this region, you better stock the heck up. You better have your items because you're not going to get any more items for like ever. When you're here, you can get to big cities, no problem. When you're in Italy, I mean, big cities are almost everywhere. Spain, big cities almost everywhere. England, big cities all over the place. But there are parts of the map where it can get really hard. The very center of Germany, a little bit of that, but every one of these cities is adjacent to big cities. This? There's a lot that are really far away. These three, I guess, are the biggest ones. And for these, the big cities are always far away. In Germany, there are big cities in any direction. And you really have to worry about that. What does Mina been drawing? Still has newspaper reports, still has a rifle. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. Discarded one Dracula event. You know what? Oh no, I'm not going to keep track of this for him. It'd be too hard. But yeah, that's a pretty good get for him. Don't expect to ever get Dracula cards. You might get, like, one. Or maybe two. That's, it's just the game. That's how the game goes. Sometimes. And most of the time. If you're playing against a good player, that is something some people I think don't like about 3rd and 4th edition. Because 4th edition there was no like day supply actions. All supply actions always drew from the bottom. But the events were balanced a whole lot more to where you're sort of expected to have both sides get events, and both sides had cancels for each other's events, so you could save them for the really bad events. This one made Dracula events more rare and made them a lot more powerful. Which is fine. Ooh, just check Germania. Okay. Where even am I? Okay, I'm in France. I'm good. I'm in France. We'll want to throw down that spy. Yeah, we'll go to Toulouse. And then at that point, I'm a little scared. Because I don't really want to move next to John Seward. If there's somebody you want to fight in a one-on-one as Dracula, it is not John Seward. John Seward will wreck your face. He is one strong boy. Yeah. At this point, I think I actually might go to 36 and then 25. Because I actually am starting to really like the idea of escaping to the Tyrrhenian. But you move so slow as Dracula. They actually explain why Dracula doesn't use rails in the book. The board game is convinced it's because he's, like, prideful or old-fashioned or something. But the real answer is because Dracula always has to go back to his box of foreign soil, and if he were to go by train, he would have it in like the luggage compartment and or like the storage compartment, and he couldn't get to it easily. He would probably have to ship himself in the coffin, and then it's only one mistake, and he's suddenly left on a dock somewhere and dies, or one customs inspection where they pop it open and they're like, "Oh, look at this dead body," and then he's caught in daylight and gets killed. Because in the book, Dracula only has his powers at night, which was more a case in 2nd edition of this board game. So they actually talk about it in the book why he doesn't use rails. But yeah, 2nd edition was very much there was this whole, like, you would have 3 turns in day and then 3 turns in night. So you would have fights in day. And when you had fights in day, Dracula could only use claws, dodge, or escape. Yeah, Dracula had a dodge card in the basic. He had none of his powers at day, because that's how it is in the book. This one, in 3rd and 4th edition, it's like, okay, he has his powers, but his powers are weakened in the day, which is, okay, I mean, it's close, I guess. You know, it's a similar kind of thing. Mesmerize is just as good, though, which is a little weird. Fangs isn't, so, you know, it's okay. Oddly enough, Claws is the weakest in the day, whereas in the old version, it's like, oh, yeah, Claws you can still use in the day, and, you know, that's your attack card. But combat was... Interesting thing about combat in 2nd edition is that it was way less focused on one-on-one, on trying to team up on Dracula. Having a group of hunters didn't give you that big of an advantage. It was a lot more on, do you have the items that are good at fighting Dracula, or do you have the items that are good at fighting people when you face Dracula? Because if you had cards that only fought corporeal threats, you could not damage Dracula. You could not damage Dracula with a pistol. You could not damage him with a rifle. You could damage him a little bit with a knife. So it was a lot of almost like a betting game of, do I think this person's going to run into his trail and have to fight an assassin? And there were like a bunch of different types of, you know, there are a bunch of different types of vampires in this. In 2nd edition, there were a bunch of different types of goons. So you'd have a goon with just a knife, and then a goon with a gun and a knife, and then a goon with a rifle and a knife, and then there was the assassin, which had a rifle, pistol, and a knife. And each of those did different amounts of damage to hunters. And the combat system was really more complicated. You would check for initiative to see which would go off, and then you would roll to see which one... No, you would roll to see which person was winning, and then you would check to see which one went off first. It was real weird. It was... yeah, it was something. It was way more complicated than this version. This version's way more streamlined. And even then, I mean, you saw my video and you've heard my rant on how intricate the combat system is here. Yeah, the charts for the original one were so impenetrable that it was almost like, just do what makes sense. Don't try to kill Dracula by shooting with guns. But, you know, they kept some of that in 3rd and 4th edition. They have a little bit of the idea, yeah, maybe don't try to kill him in a one-on-one. Although, if you're in a group, they allow you to just, like, shoot him death, which is fun. It's not. It's less close to how the book was, but it's all right. There was some really overpowered stuff in 2nd edition. The way stakes worked is that one of the results was a quote-unquote kill result, which meant you did the next 5 damage, and by that I meant like you did damage until he reached 10, or if he was 10 or less, you did damage until he reached 5, or if he was 5 or less, then you do damage to 0 and then you kill him, which was this really kind of interesting mechanic, and it meant that if you had the right items, you could actually have one-on-one kill Dracula in one fight if you got lucky with the rolls and you had like 3 stakes. Or actually, no, I think you could keep staking him over and over. Yeah, it's if you've lost the roll. I forget. It was so complicated. Oh, man. You guys don't know how good you have it. That was back when, like, board games were so thick and deep. And, like, Twilight Imperium was the rule, not the exception, in terms of how complicated board games were. Now, you know, they're trying to become more accessible and be more mass market and streamline things, which, I mean, I would say I like 4th edition more. Especially the more I play it and the more I'm convinced how balanced it is. Because there's some things I just don't like. There was a card in the Dracula event deck that just let him move to any city. It's called evasion. And a lot of the game was playing around that card. And because you drew from the bottom, you couldn't easily avoid it unless you just didn't supply, which was part of the game, but it's okay. There was 2 hypnosises. And Hypnosis didn't tell you the region. There were no regions in 2nd edition. Hypnosis told you Dracula's location. And then Dracula had to tell you his next move as well. Yeah, that was crazy. Although you had to roll to see if Hypnosis worked. But there were 2 of them. Yeah, it was really swingy in a lot of ways. Like a die roll to see if you can just reveal Dracula's location. Yeah, that's way randomer. And the combat system was more random. So there was a whole die roll mechanic for that. And there was a die roll mechanic for how rails worked. And one of the results was, like, you get caught in a customs office. And then you just are like, oh, yeah, you lose your action. It's like, oh. Okay. Yeah, that was nice and annoying. Do I want to throw fog here? No, I need to... I'm going to use a hoax, I guess. Yeah, there's a chance I can pull that off. There's a chance I can hit it, because there's no other way to get a Dracula event card, and some of them are so powerful and nice and fun. Which is a shame. I would say that might be a flaw in the design, is how much the game encourages you to not give Dracula event cards. And there's a lot of fun event cards that do cool stuff. And it's fun to have them. You know, it's fun. Uh-oh. This is scary. Anytime you see Speedy Telegraph with Renewed Vigor in play, that is scary times. They might go down and check Italy. Or they're wanting to jump on Geneva immediately. And see, that's when you use the Saboteur. Which I think will just delay them. Yeah, if they waited one more turn, I could have stopped them with the Saboteur from being able to pull off a kill on it. So if they jump on it this turn, they've staked this vampire. If they don't, then I can mature it. Unless the first one jumps on and they use the pistol to kill the Saboteur, and then the second one jumps on and then is able to stake the vampire. That would be how it goes. Yeah, he's having to think. Which is, that's how you do. It gets complicated. Does he have an ally in play? No, he just has Speedy Telegraph for Renewed Vigor. Yeah, the Renewed Vigor plus the Speedy Telegraph, yeah, that's going to be a long term. That's going to... No getting around it. So he's got to think and be like, okay, any of these guys can go in any order, and they have 2 actions, and they can't do the same action twice. How am I going to do this? If he has fast horses, that changes some things. I don't know if I've properly taught how to do fast horses. Some of my videos are finally coming out now. I made a lot in advance, and hopefully people can see them and start figuring out fast horses. Maybe I should do a video on fast horses, because I really think it's so important. Man, fast horses in, I think, 2nd edition just let you move an extra space and you discarded it. Or something like that. Which is more reliable, but it wasn't like you could keep using it. I like how it is now, though. It's like, hey, I have my horse, and I can treat my horse well, and I can ride on my horse a lot. And if I overtax him, I might kill my horse, but yeah. I'm real embarrassed about how long it took me to figure out how good fast horses was, because I was like, wait, lets you move 2? A rail lets you move 2. Why don't you just use a rail? Why would I have an item that fills up a slot that just lets me do what a rail can do? It's like, no. This lets you move twice by road, not by rail. The rails have a tendency to get you exactly where you do not want to go. See this? The Alps. Not a lot of rails that go over the Alps. And such. Oh, I hope he's not bugged out. I'm gonna just say everything okay? Question mark? People have been saying there's a bug with Speedy Telegraph, but I think it only happens when you're playing against multiple players, but I don't know. I don't know. Or it might be that it won't show me what's happening. Oh, here we go. Is he going to jump on me? He's going to jump on me. Oh, that's going to feel bad. That's going to feel bad. That's going to feel bad, man. Have I trained these people too strongly? Oh, Mina's using it. Yeah, I'll use the saboteur. No, that was good. That was a good it may seem like it was bad, and yeah, it would have been better if she had fast horses to do that. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, he had to go through the whole math. Oof. Yeah. Okay, so he could. Yeah, that vamp isn't maturing. He had to go through the math of being like, is there any way I can get to this thing before, without having to use speedy chartered carriage to move 2 spaces? And apparently he figured it out, and there wasn't a way. And and then he did the math of like, oh, could I trade something to Van Helsing to get it there in time? It's like, no, it can't be done. And he didn't use sense of emergency, which is good. That, I think, would have been a bad use of sense of emergency. If this was here, then yeah, that would have been a good use of sense of emergency. So not in that case, because then I would have ambushed with the saboteur, and then he'd be hosed. But yeah, this is good. He's gonna stake this vampire, so he's doing right. Where we were here. I like that you can mouse over these and see where they are. I wish these were just always highlighted, so you just always knew where your stuff was. And the layers especially. Oh man, I've seen a lot of Dracula players just accidentally move to one of their layers and then reveal themselves. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I was totally getting hosed by you, but now I exactly know where you are. And then I win, and it feels so bad. And you can't, like, undo that. It's like, I know where you are. Oh, I'm not positive this is a good play, unless he goes here, in which case I'm not loving it. Oh dear. Oh dear, let's see how it goes. Yeah, then we want to go to C. Or I can go to 25 and use the fog. Okay, let's see. Is he coming for me? Yeah, here we go. I maybe have trained my guys too well. Ah, I've trained you all too well on how to kill vampires and not trained myself well enough on how to not be killed by vampires. Oh no, and now Godleming can go. And if he has fast horses, he has a chance of getting there. If he has sense of emergency, he could jump on me. Oh no, Danny. Oh no. I could go to 25, throw down the fog, and then feed. And then escape to C, I think is the way to go. Depends on how much he wrecks me here. A 2-on-1 could be real bad. I could die in a 2-on-1. I could become dead. How many items does he have? He has 3. He has 4. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he has a second action. Right. He'll probably supply. It's a long turn. It's okay. Yeah, he's probably trying to see maybe Van Helsing could trade something to. Ah, interesting. Well, so much for the hoax. He will still fight, though. The fight will still take place, even though you are delayed. Boop. And okay, all right. So he's getting my stuff. I'll need. Yeah, I think 25 with the fog is the go-to play here. Man, if he draws behind the veil, that's gonna be bad times for me. See, look, this game I was discovered in the first week, and he jumped on me. Do you see me complaining? No, this is Fury of Dracula, guys. You're gonna be found. You're gonna get in fights, and you're gonna have people shoving consecrated ground down your teeth and making you eat it, and saying, "Yeah, you have to eat that. Eat your consecrated hosts." And that's just gonna happen. That's the game. That's the game, guys. And you're just gonna have to be running away and trying whatever trick you know have and whatever whatever, anything you can think of to try to get these hunters off your back, because they have better tricks than you do. So, yeah. Yeah, he might have thought that rail and that is the good move. Well, actually no, because I could wolf form. Yeah, see, I could wolf form here, and that would be pretty good. I still think my plan of going Tyranian, then one ocean move, and then wolf form is a better one. But it depends how much damage we take. And if I do that, I'll probably want to misdirect 25, so I can go back to it. Which might be too risky. That might be too risky of a play on my part. Yeah, there's... Alright, here we go. This is a night combat. Let's see what he do. He's got 4 items. He's supplied a lot. So the problem with going for a Fangs here to try to cancel his Heavenly Host is that I won't heal from it. So if it's a gun, I just get hit. I don't really want a Claws here. Let's... Oh... No, I'm going to go for the safe play. I'm going to go for the safe play here. Okay. Alright, okay. So, yeah, it's a good thing I didn't go Fangs. Now I can try to escape, which I think I want to do, but surely he's going to try to cancel an escape, right? Right? I'm going to let him know I can now escape. When the round is equal to 2 plus despair, Dracula may escape. So the question is, do I go for it? I don't want to Fangs. Good do I think this guy is? This is hard. This is hard. This is a situation you don't want to be in. I think he will try to play a wolf or a cancel of my thing. Yeah, I think he will. Well, I feel like a dumb man. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. So he has garlic. He has a crucifix. So he'll probably play garlic, so I can probably escape? Probably? I'm going to escape as mist. It feels bad, but I really like the odds of my next move with the fog. Yeah, I know escape is bad. It's supposed to be the better one. Okay, yeah, escape is bad. But yeah, maybe I overthought that. But I mean, it's not a bad move for him. It's a 1-on-1. He did 3 damage, and he didn't take any damage himself. So that was good for him, I would say. Still, an escape is bad would have been so strong. I could have escaped up to 41. Yeah, that would have really reset the game. Maybe I should have tried for that. But no, I'm playing it safe, and I have a lot of faith in my ability to do the fog at 25. Unless they have forewarned. Ooh, they have forewarned. That's a scary thought. So yeah, I think we'll go to 25. I think we'll feed to get that health we lost from the crucifix. Then when we go to C and then go to C again, we aren't in too bad of a circumstance. What do I have here? Rats? Ugh. Spy? Ugh. I don't love it. Yeah, I'm gonna misdirect. Oh, but I can't. Yeah, I can't misdirect. So he'll actually know I went to 25. Ugh. If he has forewarned, he could kill me. He very well may kill me. Well, but I could escape pretty easily. Yeah, and then I'm yeah, no no question I'm going to try to escape his bat. Problem with that is I won't be able to escape to either of these zones. Ugh. I don't have a ton of experience with Dracula, believe it or not. In my earlier days, I played him a lot. I mean, I played him a ton in 2nd edition. In 3rd and 4th edition, I only played him a bit. I was usually the person playing Dracula, because in the board game, you usually have the most experienced person play Dracula. Ooh, a night supply. That's, okay, alright. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that makes things a little more complicated. Now we really don't want to get in a fight. We may just have to eat that Sister Agatha damage. But don't dig it. I don't dig it. Yeah, that makes Heavenly Hosts even stronger than they already are. He is delayed, and she is also delayed. Speed telegraph removed from play. Alright. Save me, Fog! This is exactly the circumstance where you want to use Fog. Save me! Save me, Fog! I'm surrounded by hunters who are going to kill me. Wah! Okay. So he'll probably... So the mathematically checking 25 is better for him to do. Because then he'll have 2 people to check 60. Although he isn't necessarily sure that 15 and 4... Actually, no. If he's done the math... Yeah, if he's done the math, he knows that 15 and 54 are on my trail. Now I wish I'd thrown dogs down. Oh well. And then what do I do? Do I go Ionian or do I go Mediterranean? I think I might want to try going to 48 and then to 1. Maybe throw a pretty bad encounter down on 48. I don't know. Got a big choice here. Yeah, he might be thinking, does he have Fog? He wouldn't have done that unless he had Fog. Do I want to walk into Fog? See, that's probably what's going through his head right now. Could I get forewarned to somebody? Oh, but he can't because Van Helsing's at sea. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, please don't have forewarned. Don't have forewarned. Don't have forewarned. If he has forewarned, I'm so dead. I'm so dead if he has forewarned. No! Ah! Okay, well, this will be a quick game. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, Danny. Yeah, this might be RIP for Dracula. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Yeah, here we go, and yeah, Mina can probably get to me too. Oh, no. Okay, we'll be able to escape in the 2nd round. Hopefully I'll have a bats. Oh, if she's able to get on me too. They might one-shot me. If they could, if they had 2 Heavenly Hosts and a gun with holy bullets. That would be 13, and that's what I'm at. No, I'm at 12. Oh no, just 3 Heavenly Hosts is enough. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, but the good news is, if I get away, I mature this. So I do get 7 points. Yeah, he's putting all his eggs in this basket. Oh man. Oh dear. Oh no. Well, evidently I'm not as... No, I don't want to ask like... Wow, I've trained y'all way too well. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't want to act like, oh, I'm a bad player and that's why you're doing well, because that comes off as an insult. Because no, he's playing good. This isn't because like, oh, I played badly. He's just playing better than I am. Yeah, the keeping the forewarned, absolutely a good play. And then keeping enough stuff in play, the 2-rail ticket for Mina to jump on me. Oof. But, you know what? I'm going to finish the game, and if I can luck out here with an escape his bat, I might be able to get into a good position. Because I can escape his bat, and then I could wolf form. Although I'll probably escape his bat and then feed and then wolf form. Or I might do what the AI did that one time, where I escape his bat, wolf form, then misdirect. But then I'm waiting a long time to feed. And then watch him use hypnosis. Oh gosh. I can't escape his bat yet. I think Lord Godleming played... I think you played Heavenly Host. So we'll see. Let's see if you played Heavenly Host. Did you play Heavenly Host? You draw more cards, you're more likely to get Heavenly Host. Did you do it? No! Dang it! Ah! That was not... Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Okay, so he has something that can cancel escape his bat. What do you have? Mina has something that can cancel escape his bat. Okay, that does nothing. That's good. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think I escape his bat against Seward here. I can now escape. Yeah, if I escape his bat against Seward, I think I'm good. Yeah. He'll probably go Crucifix on the off chance he cancels my Escape is Missed, because my previous play showed that maybe I like Escape is Missed. And then we'll get 7 points. Yeah, I think bringing Mina in might have been a mistake on his part. Yeah, that might have been... He might have... Or maybe not. Maybe he's totally going to wreck me here, and he really thinks he has what it takes to kill me. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, we're going to escape... We're going to yeet. Maximum yeet. Let's see. This could be game if he doesn't play a cancel escape his bat. Okay, alright. I do take the damage from Sister Agatha. But I'm out. Yeah, I would have been dead. I guarantee I was going to be dead if I didn't do that. Okay. Whew, where do we want to go? Clear a hideout and move up to... Yes, please. Oh, there's an achievement for that. Interesting. Yeah, this is hard to get to. Let's go to Munich and then we'll... Yeah, I'll do this. Is that a mistake? I don't think so. Okay, we're in a little bit of a better situation. We're going to score 3 points. Or 7 points, so that's good. I mean, that's a lot of points. So that's good. That's can't be sneezed at. After this, we wolf form, right? I mean, we got a wolf form. Yeah, I think we got it. I mean, we will burn damage. So yeah, Mina did me 2 extra damage. Yeah. Isn't in Italy, okay, yeah. That was a good move, man. Train these guys too well. Okay, yeah, let's Let's wolf form, and we're gonna throw us down a aristocratic vampire, I think. Yeah, aristocratic one ought to do the trick. And then I think we just throw down just promote to a lair. No! Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, they need to change the hell out of that. It needs to say lair or mature. Good grief. Yeah, that, okay, well. Alright, now but hey, it's my fault, alright? I can't complain at all. I should play Dracula more and know the correct thing to play. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I suppose I could head back and try to fill it up. Oh man. Oh, feels bad. Feels bad. Ugh. I'm not gonna tell him it's a misclick. I don't want him to feel bad about beating me. I don't want him to feel like there's an asterisk on the thing, because part of the game is pushing the right buttons. You know, that's part of the game. If you push the wrong buttons, then you did wrong. You didn't play the game right, and you're gonna lose. And so this isn't. Should be no asterisks on this victory for him. I just pushed the wrong button, and I played the game bad. And doing the wrong thing is part of the game. Okay, it's part of the game. You either play the right thing or you do the wrong thing. So yeah, this is a learning opportunity for me. That when it matures, you want to click no to make it mature. Yeah, really. Yeah, it should say lair or mature. Man. Of course, now he's going to think these are vampires and he's going to go after them. So, hey, that'll be something. Yeah, you're going to need to feed. And I really think I should misdirect this. Yeah, we'll misdirect this and then move. Probably to, like, 6 or something. Do I want to go to Castle Dracula? Castle Dracula is such a death trap. It's such a death trap. Don't go to Castle Dracula, guys. I know it's tempting to go to Castle Dracula, but don't do it. Oh, but maybe I should. Now I know why everyone thinks so. Maybe go to Castle Dracula. Huh. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he's on. He's on to me. He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows what's up. Yeah, yeah. Can I misdirect this? I think I can. This isn't a power. I don't think it is. I think you shouldn't. I think you shouldn't be able to misdirect. The thing with escape is bad on it. But that's just me. That's just me. Go. Go to 6? Yeah, that makes sense. And then maybe if they rail past us, we can go past them. That's a trick you can do in this part of the map. Because they want to move fast. So you can move next to them and hope they do the yellow 2 to move past you. And then you're like, haha, and you go the other way. And they're like, man, where is he? We saw him just here. I think William did that in the game that we played against him. He did something similar to that. We were like, where's William? We couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I just wanted to check these other spots. Oh, a lot of people get this wrong. Remember, the North Sea and North Atlantic are connected. Yeah, but he wants to check these. That makes sense. That makes sense. So that's the advantage of us not maturing this, is that we're like, ooh, that wasn't a vampire, it was a trick. These are my vampires, and they're not. It's just me playing bad. What does she draw? Now, see, it says revealed. This should be revealed. I think that's another mistake. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take the free damage. Might as well. No! That was a mistake. I should have totally made her search for that. What am I thinking? She thinks these are vampires. What am I doing? Ah, man. I need to make her waste the night action. Well, and then, yeah, now she's going to heal in the day, and it's basically like doing one less damage. Man, I'm not good at playing Dracula. This is good for me. This is good for me to play some Dracula, get some better idea of how to play properly, because it makes you play both sides better. It really does. It makes you understand both sides better and play both sides better. You should do it. Anyone who does it should do it. If that makes any sense. I don't even know. Yeah, we'll want to misdirect. Then we'll wait and then we'll do the feed later. And they'll probably hide. Do we want to hide in Bologna? Nah. Yeah, going to Valona is not super. Or going from Valona to the sea is not a really great play. Yeah, we'll misdirect. Misdirect Munich. I don't think we're able to. Oh yeah, this is a miss. I don't think you're. Then choose a location to place on the first space of the trail. Yeah, I don't think you should be. I don't think you're supposed to be allowed to use a power after a misdirect. I think that's a mistake. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a normal move. Yeah, let's go for Valona. They'll probably stake this one, so let's throw down another. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I guess I'll throw it on this one because it's closer to maturing. This is a vampire, right? Yeah. I might be able to give him the slip here. Do I have any good backups? I have a saboteur I can throw on this vampire. That'd be good. We'll want to feed, though, immediately. Get some of that health back. Because we gotta have health to be able to go to sea. Though we'll only need, you know, 3... Well, we need 4 to go to sea, because we gotta go 1, 2, and then 1, and then wolf form. Yeah, it's not looking great for our long-term game. See, most of the time you want to mature. So the yes, the default should be mature. Turning it into a lair should be like a rare thing you do. Or is it still his turn? No, I just went, yeah. I guess he supplied on his turn, which is fine. discard pile like? Maybe we'll get some events, who knows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means there's 19. Yeah, we have good odds if he does a Night Supply. Of course, he did Mystic Research earlier, so who knows what we'll be getting. You might be confused by my whole, like, why was this not a vampire? This was really your first vampire? And to be fair, yeah, I didn't draw a ton of vampires. And yeah, I have a bunch of them now. I throw down 2, and I have 2 in my hand. I forgot I even had this, but yeah. Eat these wolves. Not really positive why he did that. That won't really do a lot. Now I need to remember to remove this. Wait, no. Geneva's the one with the vampire, yeah. Oh, it's automatically removed, I think, yeah. I won't. I'm gonna make you waste the night action. Which is what I should have done in Clonfermond. And with Clonfermond, I can get rid of some of these bad ones. Sisgani, but no, actually like, I actually don't like Sisgani bodyguards. I'll get rid of wolves. Try to get fog and such. Get some bats. Maybe a hoax. We want that Saboteur, though. We want the Saboteur in combo with a vampire is a good little setup. See, yeah, we're forcing them to spend a lot of time on this when it's really not a vampire. Might be tempted to Night Supply, he shouldn't. If there were 3 on the trail, maybe do it then? Yeah, he's passing, that's good. He'll heal and get all his stuff back. Yeah, John Seward's the toughest guy. He's real hard to take out. Yeah. We'll potentially get to look at Van Helsing's hand. Nope. Not what you thought, huh? Okay, horses, holy circle, stake. 2 escape routes in a vampire lair. Okay, good to know. And we'll discard whatever tickets he had. Oh, I also get to look at Mina's? Hot dang. Rifle and garlic, good to know. Rifle and garlic. He had a crucifix and garlic. Godleming had a knife. I really should write this down, but I'm not that hardcore. Not that hardcore. Okay, yeah, let's feed. Yes, I do want to promote Clonfermond to a lair. Let's give you wolves. Sure, yeah. They might accidentally stumble into it. Okay, we're doing a little better now. I still don't love it. With our exfil strategy, it's going to cost us 4 health, meaning we'll be at 3. So if we get found, we're basically dead. But that's how the game goes, you know? Anything I want to get rid of with the layers? Not really. Yeah, not really. I might get rid of Genoa to mess with them. Make them think maybe I moved to Genoa. That might be worth doing. Hold on 1 second, the screen may go black. I have to do something on my YouTube channel. Ah, never mind, it's not worth it. Okay. So we're far, you know, we're in Valona. We have slipped past them. Yeah, always be scared of Escapist Bat. It's real strong. And against groups of hunters, it can be really hard to cancel that. But with some movement cards, they can get to us. They did burn a lot of movement cards getting to us, so it's not, you know, it's not the best thing in the world. I'm a little unsure my movement strategy here. Let's see, this was here. I could move here, that would go there. Move here, this would go there. Move here if I want to make a big circle. Ugh. I don't dig that. Yeah, they're gonna find me by then. Surely. Surely they will have found me by then. Which this misdirect would be over the location I misdirected, which in this case was 38. But yeah, whatever, it's not a big deal. Can I put down pins, says Dracula? That'd be so funny if you could. Like, hey guys, I'm here. Ho ho ho. I was in Ireland the whole time! Yeah, this can be a rough part of the game when the hunters are really trying to think hard about, man, where could he be? We know he's not in France. We know he didn't go to Italy. He didn't go to 58, which I couldn't have gone to. So they're thinking, well, maybe he's up in Germany. Did his misdirect... Ooh. Are they searching, or... I feel bad if they searched 38, because the thing is, they have to guess where my wolf form was. That's hard. That's hard to do. But he might pull it off. He might do the math and figure out the best possible move for me to be is 49. Eventually you start figuring out what the best moves are, and you're like, okay, we'll go with that. But having Jonathan is not a bad move as an ally, I think. Because they've gotten me low enough that the extra damage from Sister Agatha isn't probably going to be significant. Leipzig. Yeah. No. Yeah, Leipzig was a good guess. Removing that as a possible location, that helps. I mean, soon they will find me. And the problem with my current setup... Oh boy. Okay, that changes the arithmetic a little bit if they use this for an ally effect. Although I think they might search with it. They might search with it, which I would say would probably be a mistake. Because they can afford to have something mature. It's not like they lose... Yeah. This guy's smart. He's doing the right move. He's doing the right move. Dawn effects. Aha! They're doing my surprising return trick. They're gonna search more. Man, somebody watched my guide videos. Yay. This, if he's really confident, he could potentially grab a pretty likely spot. Come on. Do the math. 49 is the best move for me. Unless he thinks I don't like Eastern Europe, which sometimes I don't. There are things about Eastern Europe I don't like. Alright, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, that feels bad. I guess he wanted Jonathan after all. Oh, well. I mean, it's basically the same kind of effect. He just sort of did it a little out of order. And he doesn't know I'm on a port. For all he knows, I'm going to be staying on land the whole time, and I'm not going to want to go to sea. And honestly, going to sea, the damage is going to be pretty significant anyway. So I can see the argument. Which means I'll probably get this. Now he's going to know that I misclicked. Yeah. If he asks, I'm going to say. I don't want to advertise that I misclicked. I don't want him feeling like I played badly on purpose. I'm just going to say that. I promise I'm... No. We don't promise, we just say. I am not playing badly on purpose. I would never... I hate this. Come on, Nomad, fix your thing. I am not playing badly on purpose. Okay. We hide. Yeah, that was the next move. And we put down the saboteur. Yes. Ooh, a spy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we want to get rid of that, please. Promote Toulouse to a lair. Let's get rid of this worthless spy, although it was certainly useful to know that, what was it? Steak, circle, horses on Van Helsing, and rifle garlic on Mina. Yeah, that's going to be hard to remember. And we know Seward has a heavenly host that he has not used yet. He also has a crucifix and a garlic. And Godleming has a knife. Still supplying. Interesting. They're about to go all the way through the supply deck, which is when you know you're playing well. Newspaper reports could really help them right here. And that's probably what they're digging for. He's probably like, oh man, our newspaper reports would be so great right now. If I can dig for one, maybe it can turn our game around. Maybe it can. And honestly, even when I mature this, like, okay, I'm at 7 now. I got a long way to go, and things are not looking so good. I'm still half dead, and they have great items. And he's going to know a turn before. He might have sense of emergency, might be able to jump on it anyway. That's going to be such an insult to injury. It's like, you know how hard it is to mature vampires, David? And you gave up your one chance because you're bad at the game. I hope this is over in an hour. That's when Chosen premieres, and I do not want to miss that. But you don't leave games early. You don't do it. It's simply not done. Simply not done. mean, I'd complain if someone else left early, so I ain't gonna do it for someone else. Or I ain't gonna do it to someone else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 17. 42. Yeah. He does not want to do night supplies. They would most likely go to me. Do I have a hoax? I do not. This is gonna be lair bait. Probably go up here, throw down a Sisgani body. No, but we know he has a weapon. So it's not going to help for him. Oh, she might have hypnosis. And Van Helsing might be trading hypnosis to Mina. Do I do another vampire? Is 3 vampires overkill? No, I'll throw down this Sisgani. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yep. I'm in Baltica. And just so he knows, I should probably let him know, some people don't know the regions. Baltica is the far eastern. Baltica is the southeastern region with Greece and CD. Yeah, let's use... Yeah, I'll throw this down. Promote Marseille to a lair, yes. There we go, a natural fog, excellent. And we're going to put some rats on there. Desecrated soil, that's a card. And then we move here and put a vampire, I think. Yeah. Watch him use chartered carriage and jump on us, and then kill us. That would be fair. That would be the deserving thing to do. I hope he understands what region. Baltica is the southeastern region with Greece and CD. We understand what that means. I hope he understands what that means. Sorry, watching my videos, I understand I don't speak up enough. I was talking to my breath because I'm thinking to myself. And sometimes it's hard to talk loudly for long periods of time, but you guys don't care about that. You guys care about having good videos, and, well, I can't make good videos, but hey, I can at least pretend to make good videos. And when I'm doing that, you know, that's all you can ask for me. All you can ask from me is to pretend. Alright, he's moving. Oh, here he comes. I think we're going to save that fog for quite a while. Do I want to go back to the Black Sea? Because, like, he's over here. Yeah. Eat rats, I guess. See, this is a lair, so it doesn't matter. Okay, yep. Oh, he has a pistol. That's good to know. Not positive why he did that. Oh, he might think going by sea is faster. It is not faster to go by sea in this circumstance. Or he thinks it's maybe too late and he's wanting to block me off from going this direction. Maybe? Oh dear, he thinks that's that's Iberia. Baltica is the place. Not Baltica. Oh no, I don't want to win because the game is bad at communicating what the regions are. That would be the worst. They really should have names on them. Or some button you can press to see it. Or just when hypnosis triggers, highlight the region. I mean, there's a thing in the game for highlighting regions. There's like an animation for it. Or highlight all the cities that he could be in. Come on, just do it. Come on, Nomad. Nomad has been coming out with comments and bug fixes slower and slower, which happens when a game is older. You know, you work on it less, but come on, this thing is like 70% way to being on its way to being a masterpiece. Just do the view, like there's like 5 things that need to be changed. Zooming of the camera, timing window fixes, rail fixes, the speedy telegraph bug, and the UI of the card UI when it's don't have X and submit, don't have yes or no for layer, have layer or mature. You know, little things like that. And then we're good. We're golden. We're Gucci, which I'm pretty sure I heard somebody say, and I probably would get mugged if this is right? Yeah, we'll throw a reckless vampire here. There it is. Sarajevo. Well, if I had done fog and then dark call, I could have stayed in place and then got my wolf form back. That might have been a mistake. No, I didn't. No, I can't afford the health loss from dark call, which I think is one of the reasons that maybe we shouldn't reduce the health cost in dark call, because basically dark call is a worse hide. You know, it's the thing you do to stay when you want to stay in place longer. And so it costs a lot of health. It's like, okay, well, first we hide, then we feed, and then, oh, dang it, I guess we have to dark call and take damage. Yeah. Because staying in place 3 turns is actually really powerful. Excuse me. Alright, David, you will not mess it up this time. You will not hit yes, you will hit no, and you will turn this into points, dang it. He's trying to do the math so you can get there. If he has fast horses, he can get there. Oh, he's gonna get to Sophia. That'll at least get him real close. Yep. I will not. I'm gonna make you check it out, because I know you have a gun, and you're only gonna take 2 damage from that, so I want you to be afraid, because you think, oh, this is a vampire, and it's gonna mature, and then maybe this is a vampire. So you would think this is the right move. And when I played a lot earlier, I would move a lot by sea. Moving to 25 is actually faster. Both 25 and Mediterranean are next to the Tyrrhenian, but you're in a city at this point, and just being in a city is so much better, because you get those night actions, which you can use to get better tickets, or to have Van Helsing trade with you, and from 25 you can rail to 58. Fair. You can go Tyrrhenian or Ionian, or from 25 go to the Tyrrhenian if you really want to go by sea. Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah. It's still a good play, yeah, because he's having some people go south, some people go north, and that's what you want to do. You don't want to just send everybody in a conga line and... Ha! Surprise! I know you have a knife. Use your knife. Yeah. Yeah. So... nothing really revealed there. They're both going to pass. Half a mind to go to 49. But 38 is the better choice. I'm gonna feel a little bad if I win, because he totally deserves to beat me here, given how well he has played, especially in the first week. Sometimes you'll have really good first weeks, and sometimes you'll have really bad first weeks, and just, you know, it's the game. He might have another surprising return. If I go to C and he plays another surprising return, I'm going to be like, oh man, it's going to be bad. Okay, it's a no, okay? Move Dracula to the Ionian Sea, yes. Jonathan Harker invoked, that's fine. Promote to a lair, no. We're maturing this and getting 7 points. Okay, there we go. Finish turn. Okay. Now, do you know how to deal with Pirate Dracula? Oh, he might have Money Trail. Oh, but he shouldn't play Money Trail here. He shouldn't play Money Trail here. He's probably tempted to play Money Trail here, and if he's watched my guide on Money Trail, he knows you wait until the second Money Trail move to play Money Trail. Because at that point, he knows where I'm going. If I go to the Tyrrhenian, then he knows that if I move again by ocean, I'm at the Mediterranean. We'll form to 38. That's often considered one of the good moves. I don't love the Tyrrhenian, because, like, Van Helsing and Seward are all there. Now, the risk of going to the Black Sea is that he could drop down Consecrated Ground on 17 and 56, and then I freaking die. Like, I just die if he does that. So, yeah, that's really scary. I think Adriatic is the way to go. Because then he would have to throw down 3 Consecrated Ground tokens. Which maybe he could do. If I went to the Tyrrhenian, it'd be 4. Yeah, that's... Oh. So, it's not going to reveal... So, yeah, so now he knows. Now he knows I'm in the Ionian. So, yeah, that was a good move. He knows, oh, he went to the Ionian. This has to be the Ionian. I actually think I like this move. Yeah, this is sort of a preventative move. He's gonna get some events here and wait for me to make a decision, and that basically guarantees I'm not going to Italy. Yeah, he understands what I understood in another game, in that Dracula going west is way worse than Dracula going east. So he's prepping for me going west. So in this circumstance, it's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with these 3 hunters. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna see if I can take on Godleming in a one-on-one, and I definitely prefer those odds. And it's harder to move around here as the hunters. And if it comes to it, I can go to Castle Dracula. It's probably a bad idea, but what are you going to do? See, what he probably should do is maybe go to 37 or 57? He's going to... That was a mistake. Yeah, now I basically have to go to 38 at this point. It's too open. See, when Mina was back there, if she had days supplied, which I would have done in that case, but maybe she has something I don't know about. See, the thing is, the Adriatic I can wolf form into another region. It's one of the only spots on the... No, don't use money. Oh, you knew I was in the Ionian. You should have known I was in the Ionian. Oh, man. You were so close. You were this close to greatness. What's the quote from the Star Wars meme? I feel bad for not knowing it. Yeah, because all I have to do to put a wrench in the works again is just to move by sea, and then he doesn't know where I am. Oh. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, because, like... Maybe he thinks he can have ocean battles? I don't know. Yeah, I'll go 88, Adriatic. I'll wolf form to 38, and then I'll probably feed. I'll throw a vampire down here. This is a vampire, right? Yeah. 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 Hopefully he understands now. Like, oh, now where am I? Well, see, Money Trail here would have been devastating. Do I want to say that? Do I want to say probably should have saved that Money Trail? Yeah, I'm going to say it. I want him to get better. Probably should have saved Money Trail for this turn. Here's what I say in my Money Trail guide. You almost never want to use it on the first sea zone. If you have no idea where Dracula is, period, at all, maybe use it on the first C zone. But even then, I would honestly save it for the second C zone. Or if he went to ground, and if he doesn't go to C, if he goes to ground, then use it. Then you know which of the ports he went to. But given how this map works, the second ocean movement is usually the most important one. Yeah. This is a decent spot for him. He can sort of check some of the deeper in spots once I wolf form. And again, this is going to be creepy. This is going to be scary. I'm going to be at 3 HP. So if they get on me, if they find me, and then Mina uses sense of emergency to jump directly onto me, yeah, that's a yikes situation right there. Oh, so he might have thought that I went to the Black Sea. I wouldn't have done that, personally. I would have gone to the Tyranian. Well, no. No, that is a good move. That is a good move, because he thinks I'm probably in the Tyranian, and getting here gets ahead of me. Yeah, see, then that's a good move. Yeah, we'll see what he does with Mina. If he's doing the good move, he's going up to 57, which if he does do that, I probably want to actually wolf form into here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. He did the good move. He's doing the good moves. So I probably want to remove. No, that's fine. I'll wolf form, I think, to 49. If that makes sense to me. Yeah, I do not want to wolf form to 38. I wolf form to 38, and she is immediately going to move to 38, and I am toast at that point. I am T-O-A-S-T, or however you spell that. I am toast. What do we have? Sophia in this? I could go to Athens. That could be fun. Yeah, he'd really have to spend a lot of time looking for me at that point. I kind of like that move. Doesn't checkmate me, right? No, these two are here. So I go to Athens, I go to 55, and then go up to 49. That could block me. Yeah, they could throw down a consecrated ground token if they find me, but I'm not convinced they will. I'm not convinced they will. So, I'm now understanding why he did Money Trail here, because he thought I might have gone to the Black... I might have gone to 56 and then the Black Sea. Because there's 3 ports adjacent to Sophia. Which I may have done. It might have happened. This is generally the better go. Even then, still, waiting for the second one. Since he knows it wasn't here, if he had waited and revealed and it was the Ionian, he still would have known that I came from the Black Sea. Because I think he would have seen that Hyde was on cooldown. And then it still eliminates to a 50-50 chance instead of a 1 in 3 chance, which is what he has right now. He has a 1 in 3 call, which is tough. That's a tough call to make. Yeah. He has to pass. You could do a number of things. He, on his next turn, will probably check Milan, and then they'll check these, and that'll sort of close the net in that department. Seward will go to Cagliari, then Seward will go to the Tyranian and start checking some of these C zones. I'm not sure what he'll do, but yeah, this is still the better part. I think going to 49 is my go. I can hide. I have to survive a long time, though. He'll probably catch this vampire. I don't love it. I don't love it, but it is what we must do. Because he should be afraid of that card. He sees the timing of it, and he sees how many vampires have not been on the trail yet. He should really be thinking, that's probably a vampire. Though I won't even win with it. Alright, let's wolf form. Hold on. Can I get to any of these? so there's no reason to get rid of them. Form it is. Let's go to 49. And even if they draw the card that reveals that is a... Yeah, I'll go Reckless. That reveals that I'm adjacent to Godleming, that doesn't really help. Not a lot, anyway. Watch him walk right into me. He might do it. He might just do it. We'll see. I'm at 3 health. I'm at my weakest. He'll very likely be able to beat me here. We know he has a knife. We'll try to probably open with strength, and then he might Heavenly Host and then just kill the heck out of me. We will see. Once it gets to full despair, I'll need to make 2 land moves to win. Yeah. Yeah, let's... I want to ambush here. Did he reveal a stake when he went after the, I don't think he did. No, I'm gonna make him fight me at night. I don't think he revealed a stake when he fought this guy. Ooh, I should have remembered that. You gotta pay attention as Dracula. And this is a good move on him, you know. He needs to stake this vampire. And what's nice is that when this matures, it gets rid of my wolf form. It does unfortunately also get rid of this vampire, so that's unfortunate. But you know, vampires, they're very territorial. You know, you get 2 that are too close to each other, and they'll fight each other, and it's a huge hassle, total thing. And they're about to go entirely through the what is this? Oh, item deck. I hope he understands how wolf form can be used. Like, it can't be used to move by sea. Wolf form cannot be used to move over sea locations. Just from sea to port, then to adjacent port. Ah, Vampire Lair. That's a good play. Yep. Okay, that gets me down to 5. This is gonna be tougher than I thought. That gets him another turn, move. I'll have to do another day movement, or land movement, when full terror is in play. Or not terror, despair. I could also try to kill somebody, but that would be way too aggressive. Way, way, way too aggressive. This might not be a bad time to go to Castle Dracula. I mean, 38. He's got to check 38. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's dance. Please don't have a stake. I thought I counted right and thought you didn't have a stake. No, it would have been revealed. Ah, there it is. Yep, okay, alright. There we go. Oh, he's really weak. Ooh, I might have a kill here. If I misdirect this, I can move into the space, throw down another Reckless Vampire, and then when he moves into my space, I could have a chance to kill him. I should feed first, though, before I do that. Yeah. Yeah, and that'll get me 4 points. Which means a matured vampire will win it. That might be too aggressive, though. Might just be too aggressive. We're gonna feed. No question. Now that might reveal the fact I'm not on 38. Because if I was on 38, no way I'm feeding there. So he might be putting together the fact, wait, maybe he isn't on 37 or 38. Maybe he's in Eastern Europe. I hope he understands how wolf form works. The rules on wolf form are long and complicated. Just go to the rulebook and read them. That's really just what I have to say. They don't have the text to explain all the rules of wolf form here. There's just a ton of rules on how it works, and that's a relic of a really, this game used to be really complicated. So that's just the game. Okay, that's a little scary. It's a good move. He doesn't know it is, though. See, he knows I'm not in Sophia. Do I misdirect Sophia to mess with him? Yeah, I think I do. Just to mess with him. See, I don't want to move into his space, because it'll be a day fight and I won't have the encounter to help me out. See, I could be here. He might be planning on that. He might be digging for evil presence, which would let him know that I'm adjacent to Godlewing, which I think would narrow it down to 2 spaces. No, 3 spaces. It could be 28, 49, 10. Because I could have technically gone to 28 by now. Makes sense to dig for. Maybe he wants, I don't know. Newspaper reports would help him out. I don't even know the math on it anymore. How many new? There's 1, 2. It's 2. I mean, it's hard to dig for that if you're wanting a specific card. Hard to dig for a specific card. Ah, yeah, I did go to 38. It's a good move. Probably should have done it earlier, but eh. Oh, and see, with this, moving to 59. Yeah, I don't want to move to 59 because then I'm like right in Mina's path. No, I'm going to misdirect Sophia and then move to Sophia. Hopefully he understands that mechanic. Probably gave Lucy's Revenge to Godleming, which would be good for him to use now, you know, because he's low on health. And I wouldn't be able to use my gimmick to try to win. Alright, we got a misdirect. Sophia. See if we can slip in behind. Gonna need a meat shield to help us out here. You will do fine. Osasgani Mob might have been a better choice. I should let him know. Because of misdirect, I could have moved to Sophia, legally speaking. Which he may misinterpret that as a bluff. I just want him to understand the which is usually what you use misdirect for. In the old game, it was backtrack, double back. It was way worse. It was you're allowed to move to a space on your trail, and you take double back and slide it under and be like, I am moving back to this space. And I don't even think you're allowed to place an encounter again. It was real bad, and they know which one you're moving to, and if it's face up, you remain face up, and yeah, double back was basically only there to keep you from checkmating yourself. But I think you could use it on ocean spaces. No, you couldn't use it on ocean spaces. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in the rules about keeping you from doubling back. In fact, hunters actually couldn't double back on ocean spaces. If you moved from the North Sea to the North Atlantic, you couldn't move back to the North Sea. It had to be like you're on a boat and it's going somewhere, and you can't just tell the captain to turn around. Now you can tell the captain to turn around. So if you're like you go on 45, you go to the Tyrrhenian, go to the Mediterranean, go to the South Atlantic, and then you find out, oh snap, he's way over here. You have to land, and then you can go back to the South Atlantic. Yeah, it's real bad. Oh, come on, move! Oh, you're so close to me, and you don't know it. Where's Salonika? Here? Yeah, I want to keep that off the. I do not want to turn that into a lair. No reason to. I have good, I have decent events. No reason to mill them. Alright, what's up? Stuff. Stuff is up. See, I wouldn't be doing as many day supplies at this point. You know, you want to be moving around and checking his trail. He's looking for something specifically. I mean, if he gets newspaper reports, then it's like, okay, you got what you needed. Okay, hired scouts. Let's see how good your hired scouts game is. He'll probably check 10 and 50 and then catch me if I were to guess. If I were to guess, that's what's about to go down. It's a big choice. Could get me here. $49 is also a good guess. I'm convinced it's a good guess. He might guess 37. Um, yeah, this is a big choice. This is a big choice, what it is. I give him good odds of finding me here, though. Because, like, if I'm in Italy, I'm in a bad situation, and he needs to just not guess Italy. At least if he does find me in Sofia, I'm not hosed when it comes to consecrated ground. Like, I have enough escapes. Marseille and Milan. That was a good guess. And that was a good guess. Okay, yeah, those are two good guesses. So he's basically closed the net as far as this side is determined. So he should be able to know, okay, I'm in Eastern Europe. Or I am in Italy. Doing circles can be really good as Dracula. Hunters don't often expect you to be doing a lot of backtracking. Ooh, a trade between Van Helsing and John Seward. That would make me think that maybe he's giving him wax cylinders, so we need to be careful about doing any hiding. Unfortunately, I can't move to Salonika. I think I have to move to 10. It's Bucharest, which is fine. I don't mind being in Bucharest. And given Godleming's in a pretty bad situation, I kind of dig going for Castle Dracula at this point, given the time. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe that's a mistake. But I do kind of have to go here. I think I'll throw down a mob. Yeah. Promote Salonika to a lair. No. No, I don't want him to know I'm not in Salonika. I might confuse him. Who knows? Who knows? I want to go to Galatz and hide. Hide here, did I? No. Yeah, because when you're in Castle Dracula, you want wolf form. Just as a possible escape. It also can be good to have misdirect. Oh, I should have misdirected. Then he would have known I didn't. Because now he knows I didn't go to Salonika. Yeah, I should have misdirected Salonika. Should have. That's a mistake. Now that I have misdirect, I could go to Galatz if I need to. Like if they just come to 28, if I go to Castle Dracula, I can misdirect 22, get there, and then they jump on me and I die. So maybe, yeah, Castle Dracula seems like a good place. It's kind of a death trap. It's not super great. Where are you going? Oh, no. You're heading away from me. Yeah, that's not where I am. Yeah, this is why it can be good to have tight, tight circles, so to speak. See, if he thought I had gone here, he should have checked 49 or 10, because those would have been the routes, or 50, They can meet up and check Austria-Hungary, though. He's probably checking to see if I hid. I haven't yet, but now we know he has wax cylinders, so we do not want to hide. Oh, he has revealed this thing to reveal that it is a vampire. Which, I mean, personally, I would have saved it for, I would have used it to try to reveal hide. He might not know that revealing hide also reveals the associated location. That is something that I think people don't quite figure. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright. Things are getting more intense. We'll see how it go. A newspaper reports could help them. See, when you're digging, you also need to be thinking about what you're digging for. If there's some cards that you think that you really need, then consider digging for it. But, like, yeah, Consecrated Ground is quite good. In this circumstance, would it win in the game for them? Not really, because they need to know where I am first. They've narrowed it down quite a bit. What'd they get? Lucky find, alright. Yeah, they're really burning through this deck. You generally want more day moves, just personally, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Okay, yeah, now Lord Godalming's looking a little scary. A little spook. I think I do win if this matures. 7 plus 5. No, that only gets me to 11. I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it gets me to 12. Ah, it gets me 1 away. Yeah. Then all I have to do is the Fury of Dracula move. I think I go to 6 here. I think that's the tricky play. Although, 6 is 2 the other way, but he's moving this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go, I think 6. I think 6 is the play. I'll get a new vampire for backup. Okay, this should give him info. Adriatic. I didn't put together that was about to reveal, so I'm a little scared now. That might have been a mistake. That might have been a big mistake. Mina has a decent chance of jumping on 49, which is scary. And I have something in 10 minutes that I really don't want to be late for, so... Yeah, plan for 3 hours if you're playing this. Usually games only go about an hour, but plan for 3 hours. If I had been playing properly and matured my vampires properly, this game may have been over earlier, who knows? It's hard to say if I had matured this that people wouldn't have been messing around with these encounters, and maybe it would have jumped on me quicker, and maybe I would have actually lost. You know, it's what ifs are tricky to say. Yeah, so he should be putting together that I just don't have enough moves here to really make... I mean, it's possible I'm in Florence. And it's possible I'm in Venice. But, like, yeah, this is most likely where I'm at. Uh-oh. Is he gonna jump on me? No. Oh, dude, bro. Yeah, you hate to see it. Yeah, he's not sure. He's not sure. It's a game of math and, you know, puzzle solving. He can jump to 58, that'd be a good move. And at this point I go to 28 and I don't know, throw down another vampire. And then I just have to move, I think, and I win. I can move Castle Dracula and win, that'd be fun. That'd be fun, I guess. And there's an achievement for going... Yeah, see, that's a good move. That's a good move. Now he's eliminated Italy. Now he knows I'm not in Italy. Now he should should horse down to 49, unless he thinks I'm in 59? See, his priority should be jumping on this vampire. So I don't know why he moved here. He should know, like, this is 7 points. He needs to stop this vampire from maturing. And I know she has fast horses. Ambush here? I think I do. I'm trying to remember if she has a stake. I don't think I've seen it, but for some reason I think maybe she does. Ah, it's rough. I mean, she knows what it is, so yeah. Come on, do the math. You can figure it out. I believe in you. Does he understand how wolf form works? Do you understand how wolf? Okay, all right. Let's see if she does it. Let's see, or he. Excuse me. I'm referring to Mina. You know. Come on. Ah, man. He didn't roll well. Ah, feels bad. Feels bad. Might still get this. Yeah, we go to 28. At that point, we might as well go to Castle Dracula. I think. Maybe we hide in Castle Dracula? That makes sense. It's such a dumb thing, but I should do it for the achievement, just because I like achievements. And that way, in the future, I'm not tempted to try to go for that achievement ever again. Man, it must feel real bad. Like, he's like, man, I've checked all these places. Why haven't I gone to anywhere on your trail? That must just be real demoralizing. Alright, yeah, let's just go up to 28. Bats, I think, is in order here. Oh, and he will see this, so he'll be able to get to it. Ah, man, Jonathan Harker coming in clutch. You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to Castle Dracula. I'm convinced they can't get to me in time. Godleming moved away. And I'll take a one-on-one. Sister Agatha's no longer in play. And I can hide in Castle Dracula. I don't think I'll move. Ooh, ambushing and doing fangs could get us some points, and that actually could be significant. If we hit her with 2 fangs, then maturing will actually make us win, I think? Because the reckless vampires, when you ambush and use fangs, each time you resolve fangs during combat initiated by an ambush, advance influence by 1. Yeah, so that's definitely a thing. Certainly something to think about. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll ambush. I don't think she would go here, maybe, unless she had a stake and thinks she can get it. Sorry if my sound just went down significantly. Lucky find, good play, yeah, makes sense. Okay, I should have normal sound now. Alright, what you doing? What you doing? Should be fighting here, right? She has to discard. Probably discarding maybe the horses? I don't know. Can't say that I know. She might. Oh my gosh. If she plays Heavenly Host and I play Fangs, I win. I get 4 points, I get an extra point, and then he'll mature. Oh, it's real tempting. It's real tempting to go for that. Let's see. Oh boy. Alright, do I draw fangs? I do draw fangs. Let's do it. Let's try for the win. Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! Oh, that is not what we want. I think we still get... Do we get the point? No, I think we have to actually do the damage. Because she's got a garlic. Okay, we also know she has a rifle. She could look at my hand of cards while I'm waiting to do this. And honestly, this should be simultaneous. Make everything go faster if it was simultaneously picking hands. Because that's how it should be. That's how it should be. You should be able to simultaneously pick who is playing cards. Ah, well. What are you going to do? Okay, I'd like to strength here if I can. Okay, I can. I'm doing the mesmerize. Probably against a rifle. Oh, man, he's really got my number here. Yeah. And I can't escape yet. I can only escape in round 4 as a vampire. Man, what do I do now? Maybe... mesmerize again if I have one. Yeah, mesmerize again if I have one is the correct play, because that'll cancel the rifle, which I know she has. And against the garlic, it's fine. It reduces damage, which has no real effect. Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah, okay, so... yeah, he played me perfectly there. Wow. Well done. Alrighty. Well, looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Or maybe this is the new way. I don't know. Anytime you change from doing something in one way and then switching to do it the other way, you always just say, time to do it the old-fashioned way. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. There's another reckless vampire here. The problem is because of Harker, they're going to be able to check these things. I might be able to distract him by going to Castle Dracula. Getting the points I need. I want to do it for the achievement. Which feels so bad to do. But I am anyway, because I do need to go. Which is, again, a sign of a bad video maker. And of course I'm entering Castle Dracula from the way that you're not supposed to enter it. Ah, man, yeah. But, like, what is my other option here? Go to 53? No, thank you. I think I will not do that. No, I'm going to Castle Dracula. And she still has a rifle. So she has a rifle, a garlic, and a crucifix. Alright, here we go. Castle Dracula. Do I want fog here? Ooh, that's tempting. Let's do the mob. Sarajevo to a lair. Yes. Yes, I do want to promote Sarajevo to a lair. We'll throw down a desecrated soil because I don't want that anymore. Alright, there's the achievement. Let him know that I'm in Castle Dracula, just in case he missed it. Yeah, she can't horse to here, and then we hide, and then he doesn't know which we went to or if we stayed in Castle Dracula, and we hide with the fog, I think. Yeah, we hide and then we feed. Yeah, I'm staying there. I'm setting up shop in Castle Dracula. You're gonna have to come to me. see. And now we have 3 to spare, so every move we make will be getting 3. So 8, 11. So I gotta make 3 moves, and I'll win. Or 1 move and I kill somebody. It'll be hard. It'll be hard to kill somebody. Supplying? Really? Okay. Throwing down a consecrated ground token in space 10 would be pretty bad. I would still have some means of escape. Let me think. Sense of emergencies could be real bad. Renewed vigor in combo with fast horses could be really bad. Again, we're gonna get that fog in there. We have a mob right now. Let me make sure I understand. Each hunter on this city. Yeah, so what we do is we wait for the last one to come in, and then we trigger it. That's how we have to use the card. That's, I believe moving by rail is actually faster. He might have had bad tickets. He might have 2 white ones, and then he's going here, and then he'll force up. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then he has to choose if he's going to fight me here or take care of some of my encounters. And I've thrown a pretty decent web here of defenses. I mean, some of these aren't really defenses, I guess. I mean, some of these are kind of bad. This is Ghani Mob. Oh, the bats. Yeah, the bats would be real good to hit somebody with. Definitely want to ambush with that. Do I ambush here? I actually know that he doesn't have a stake, so I will not. Alright, what you doing? Probably arrest, if I were to guess? We'll see. It's close. This is pretty intense ending here. This is good. I like this. This will be a good video. Was it too much of a gamble to go to Castle Dracula? We'll see. We will see. Yeah. He has to pass. And Helsing has to pass. We'll see if Mina wants to fight in the night, which I would love. Absolutely love if that's what she's willing to do. Alright, let's dance. How do I want to play this? Plotting might be good? Maybe? Because of her lack of direct damage, plotting would be good against Crucifix and Garlic. And it would still go off against rifles. So, yeah. If I have a plotting, I'll play it. Otherwise, I think Claws is the one. But yeah, we'll do plotting. Okay, very good. Alright, so we have a plotting in play. I think at this point we pick the other strength. Yeah, we want to make sure we have all the strengths. Then I think we go strength. Yeah, then I think we go strength. She might escape. Oh, but we can cancel escape. Ah. Exactly. Yeah, we're in a good position here. get a kill here, I think that's a win. That'll be 5 points. Yeah, we'll be at 10 and then a single move. Yeah, then we'll win. I don't want to do claws, but I'm pretty sure she's going to go for the rifle, so I'm going to go for one of the strengths. Yeah, we break that rifle. She might run away, but we can cancel the runaway. So we'll see. No, I'm not. It's not worth it. If it was 4 damage, I would do it. Yeah, I think I want to go claws this time. Or I could go strength again. Yeah, he probably doesn't think I have a second strength and I can go strength and cancel, like, break something. But I won't. Yeah, I'm gonna go claws. I wanna get heavy damage here. Trying to go heavy damage. Okay, yeah, I can dig it. Yeah, that gets us a little closer. Then do we mesmerize? Maybe. I don't know. That is damage. I kind of want to go claws again, maybe. Fangs, maybe? No, he can play crucifix. I'm real worried about the crucifix, which feels weird. I could go strength. Yeah, I think strength maybe is the good go. And then if he does dodge, we do cancel the dodge. And then you know, she's down to 3, and then we do the die roll for the claws to try to get the win. Yeah, night fights against new vampires, they're rough. They're real rough. Yeah, we'll go strength. Yeah, and the reason why this is going so well for us is because we know. Ooh, I think this is checkmate. Yeah, the reason this is going so well is because we know what his cards are. Like, if we didn't know what his card, you saw the previous fight. We didn't know what his cards were, and he wrecked us. He took no damage. Absolutely killed that reckless vampire to death. Killed him to death. But this, we know what he has, and man, we are just wrecking him. Hopefully that's what you can see, is why knowledge of what he has is so powerful. And since we can cancel the dodge, and he doesn't have the rifle, yeah, claws is win. And then we move and win. Yeah, that's GG. That's not just GG for the fight, that's GG for the whole game. Yeah, assuming we have claws, which we don't. Ooh, that's not good. Do I plot? Yeah, no, I need to mesmerize to keep him from trying to escape. And he could play a crucifix, but that's fine. We'll still be alive if he does that. Dang it. Yeah, that felt bad. That felt pretty bad. All we needed was a dadgum claws. I just wanted to keep him from escaping. Yeah. Okay, so now we're at the final round. So now we have to draw the claws, and if we don't, then I think... Oh, goodness. He'll probably play garlic. Yeah. It's claws or nothing. Otherwise, we just plot, and then she stays alive. Because we don't want to bite, because he's obviously going to cancel that. Come on, have claws! Dang it. Alright, actually, escape, yeah. Just save, because he could punch and kill us, so yeah, we have to do it this way. I don't dig it. Man, if only we had drawn claws. And if only I'd plotted, so, you know. Alright, well, maybe we can find a way to kill her in other ways. We could wolf form to her, try to kill her that way. That could be fun. Oh, snap, do we do that? No, don't, come on, don't, yeah, I'm just hiding, I'll throw it on my fog, it's the plan. Yeah. Wait, no, there isn't actually a vampire here. There's also not a vampire there. I'm gonna put one here as a bluff. Yeah. What is even in Sophia? Ooh. And that'll be a win if we mature this. And he probably thinks it's not a vampire. No, it won't. It only gets to 12. Oh, but then I'll be able to move and win. But he could jump on us, so, you know. They both have forces or sense of emergency. They could both jump on us. Oh, but then we throw down fog. But he could have another forewarned, so, you know. There's a lot of could this, could that. Could I skin an ornery cat? All that stuff. And a baseball bat. Some people think rhymes are funny. I don't know why, but some people are into that thing. Yeah. Alright. Man, it must feel bad. Oh, I'm gonna let him know. The vampire retains its damage by the way, so it's still at 1 HP. Yeah. Still, you know, good fight. You know, we got Mina down to 3. That's gonna be a nope. Sorry. Yeah. Think we have got this. Yeah. He's close. He got it. He got us real close. He played a good game. He did a lot of damage. The escapist bat in no, where was it? We were in Marseille. Yeah, the escapist bat in Marseille. He put a lot of eggs in that basket, and he almost got us. He almost got us. It was real close. But something to worry about. That's something I talk about in my guide. When you're in groups of hunters, sometimes it can be hard to cancel escapist bat because everybody's got to cancel escapist bat. And you need to be thinking about what's the round that Dracula can escape, and when do I need to have something I can cancel escape on as bat on or off of cooldown when I can use it, because you can't use the same card twice in a row, you know. Yeah, this I think was a good use of the rumor token as a bluff. Yeah, that's game actually. Yeah, unless Mina moves in and somehow kills Dracula, but he's like super high strength, then yeah, that ain't happening. Don't think that can happen. I have seen stranger things happen. Yeah, and they can't throw down a consecrated ground token on Galatz, so I can move to Galatz. If she moves Sophia and somehow kills this vampire, who knows? Oh, really? Ooh, buddy. I don't know if this is what you want to do, but okay. If I kill her, I think I win. I'm at 8 right now, right? Yeah, we'll do strength. Strength is a safe way. Safe play. Safe play, strength. Let's see what you got. Garlic. Garlic's a good card, guys. It's great on one-on-ones, as you can see here. Show, come on, do it. Do it, you wimp. Choose the thing. This is a hard choice. This is a bit of a hard choice. He's like, do I want to try to do Crucifix here? If he does, I should do Claws. Yeah, I'll Claws. Yeah, he might punch me here, which is fine. I don't really have a counter to punch. Ah, dang. Oof. Man, he's good. He's a good player. Yeah, this is hard. At 1 HP, it's hard because any punch could kill me. And at day, it's real tough. So I think at round 4, I'm just going to try to escape. Do I try to bite? That seems like such a really risky risk. No, I'll do plotting. I'll do plotting, because I'm convinced you're going to crucifix, but I could be totally wrong. Watch, he's going to punch me. I don't know, that's hard. It's hard. Okay, alright, yeah, I did go crucifix. Okay, now we're in a good position. Now we are in a real good position. He's going to go garlic now, so we want to... Oh, I'm picking what I want to get. Yeah, we want to get strength, I think. Yeah, we want to get strength. Yeah. He'll go garlic here. Most likely. And he's not even gaining a ton doing this. Well, he thinks that the card that's about to mature isn't a vampire, which is a decent assumption, because if it was a vampire, it'd remove this. But, yeah, that's why you sometimes want to do multiple vampires. Let's see. Yeah, he has garlic, so... Yeah, we'll go strength. We'll go strength. That's the safe play. Yeah. Let's see. Going garlic. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That is fine. Alright. So with garlic out... do I run away here? He could punch, but I can cancel the punch. I thought I had a clause. Yeah, let's plot. I think I want to get claws here. Yeah, let's get the claws. Yeah. Man, garlic is so good. I may just want to get the claws just to get her down to 1 HP. Yeah, I'll do the claws. He'll probably play garlic and I'll die, but it's, you know, it's something. I'm getting something out of it. Yeah. Man, garlic is good. Have I mentioned how good garlic is? It's real good. Really helps these one-on-one situations. And I think we still win because of the matured vampire. Yeah, he doesn't know that he's lost, which always feels a little bad, you know, when people don't know, but it is what it is. And you don't want to say GG before it's actually over, if you're saying you're winning, because that's, you know, bad form. As long as I don't misclick, we win here. Don't misclick. Don't misclick. Whatever. Aristocratic vampire. And there it is. Alright, well, close game. GG. I gotta go, but hopefully you learned something and enjoyed this. And if not, sorry.